we're going to be finding out why some of these items are added to Brookhaven. As you realize, we've had a lot of stuff added to the game. New houses, new vehicles, and even new buildings all around us. But also, we've had new items added to the game. Some make sense, while others don't. And we're going to be talking about both today. And we're also going to be starting with one of the items that was just added to the game. So you guys get ready for this. And down below in the comments right now, what is your favorite item in the game? And which item are you hoping is going to be added in the near future? And while you're at it, subscribe, leave a like, and while you're at it, if you want to really show your support, use star code Gremlins when buying Robux, because then you'll be showing me some support, and all that money goes back into making videos. So yes, guys, we're gonna start off with the first item, which is the stop sign, hand sign thingy. We already know the main purpose of it is you go into the street just like I'm doing right now. Yes, just like this. You can go into the middle of the street. Right here works. Yep, see? And then all I gotta do is go bam, like that. See, they know they can go now. Bye, see you later. And if I do this, this tells them to slow down. By the way, guys, in my last video, I said I was gonna try to find a way to put this into a video, and guess what? I figured it out. But if we put it back down again, it goes back to the stop sign, so people literally would have to stop for you. This is mainly for like road work and school-related things, so that leads me to why this item in particular was added with nothing else added along with it. Like, we didn't get a car with this. We got a luxury car which has nothing to do with this. So, my theory currently, along with some of the other stuff that was recently added, which we'll probably be getting to, is we are getting a road work city worker update. So that means construction will be on the way. Pretty crazy. I know. So this is the first item we're going to be talking about. But we're going to be talking about a couple more. I'm actually going to head to one right now. This item is actually from our earlier update. This item is actually from the newest update. Currently, when this video is being released, newest update. So we're going to put you away. But as you realize, voting, driver's license, that's not this. City and water and power, payments. We got the paranormal, which we'll be returning to very, very shortly. FBI, tax collector. Ooh, no one likes the tax collector. Tax collector doesn't even like the tax collector. Then we have mayor, we have witness protection, and the courthouse. As you realize, none of them for city-related materials. Well, technically, city, water, and power technically falls under that stuff, but this doesn't. This is like road work. Maybe it does. It technically could. But next, we're moving on to this item right here. Well, bam. And also, this kind of connects to it. We can open this up. It does like a woo, scary, spooky. And you can't currently hear it because I think I have sounds off. Oopsies. But yes, this item right here. This item currently serves no function. A lot of people assume the noise that comes from it changes with location. But I actually did a few videos on this, debunking that altogether. So this item currently is just aesthetic purposes. And a lot of people are assuming if you go to the location that says disturbance reported at the janitor's office, there will be something there. There is never anything there. I've been there multiple times a day with this item, with other items, with secrets, etc. And no one else has reported anything crazy. So this item currently also doesn't have a function, but it does have a location. But the only thing is, it currently doesn't have anything connecting to it, like a ghost catching device, connecting device. What am I talking about? Ghost stopping device, like, you know, like the proton thing. We don't have either of those. So currently this item is so low. It doesn't even have any ghosts you can do. So maybe during Halloween this year, hopefully, because Wolfpaq's getting a lot better at this coding, we'll have a ghost update. But moving on with this item, we're continuing on. This item is still very bizarre. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm like walking to the side. I'm like, I want to smash into the wall for some weird reason. But yeah, this is where it says that the ghost appears. But as you realize, there's going to be nothing in here. But we can move on to another item now. We can move on to something else. All these items have a use. Everyone, even the walkie-talkie, has a use. Technically, right now, it doesn't actually function like an actual walkie-talkie. You can't actually physically message someone with it, which is perfectly fine. It's for aesthetic purposes only, really, so it makes sense. We do have the pill bottle. Medicine makes sense in this game, and there is actually a spot for it. For those that don't know, this actually does have a spot. And a lot of people may have missed it, but this is an item that we already kind of needed for the game because it's actually for a lot of roleplay purposes. But yeah, it's right here in the back, and it actually has a location, so we can get rid of that. That one is well known. The ticket is already known. And basically, now we can move on to the props. We got a bunch of... Hi, buddy. And we have a bunch of props here that are quite interesting. We already know what a bunch of them do. Like, again, road work construction related right here. More road work construction. We got ourselves smoke, which is weird. We have trash or cleaning stuff. That makes a little sense. The arcade machine makes sense because now you can do your own personal arcade in your own house if you really, really want to, which is pretty cool to think about. Yes, summer update related stuff is this. And we also have a bunch of random playhouses, which makes sense. And some of them get very, very helpful. So the first one's like, oh, this is just a playhouse. We know why that was added. Oh, a little gazebo. We know why that was added. Oh, a teepee. Or a, I don't know what else you want to call it. There's many names for it. Then we have the old looking house, which is very useful for role plays. Then we have the military house, also very useful. This one's one of the newest ones too, by the way. And then for those that didn't know this item right here was added for homeless related role plays. Pretty sweet, I know. And that's a free item, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Then we have more road work, city worker items. I really feel like we are getting a construction update or something city worker update, which, by the way, I feel will have some crazy secrets in it, by the way. Just want to say that right now. I feel like we're going back to a earlier update. If you guys remember, we're going back. I don't know why I went all the way over here. My mind just drifts and does its own thing, and I let it do its own thing. But right over here, there was road work at one point that connected this to that. And if there's actually one of the codes you put in actually show you the road work they were doing. So my assumption currently, because we got this item and we got a lot of construction stuff and another road working item, which is right, I'm finding it. It's gonna be found. It's right here. This right here. This right here and this right here tell me that we are getting something road work related very, 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 very shortly. So that probably would mean that there will be parts of the road or maybe a vehicle or an item that allow you to make the road look like it's been destroyed. Or maybe you have to take the road working job, and then when you have the road working job, it allows you to change things like this to something else. Or maybe one of the new vehicles do it. Like maybe there's a, oh, that would make sense if they added in one of the, I guess you want to call it bobcats, the one with the clawy arm. It goes, and then it makes a hole in the ground. It actually would physically make the hole for you, and you can only use that said item with that to make it happen. And obviously, maybe it'll be, people can go through it. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but that makes sense. That would make sense, but then I feel like it'll really ruin a lot of people's role plays, but I could be immensely wrong there. It could make them that much better. So we also got some other cool things. Like if we grab this one right here, you're probably saying to yourself, why am I grabbing this gun? Well, why was this gun added in particular? Well, we got a feature to it now. We can actually upgrade it, adding the why question to leaps and bounds. He wanted a military game originally, I feel like, and that's what he wanted Brookhaven to become. But in the end, ended up becoming this role play that was for everything. He probably wanted literally to make Brookhaven a role play style game for military people. But he wanted a city style design to it. And he was learning how to do things, so that's why he made it sing. It's easiest to work with. So therefore, he got stuck with this, and he actually wanted a military one. So that's why we get a lot more military stuff than anything. By the way, also, this was added a long time ago, and this does not count under, like, oh, we're getting a road work update. No, I just want to show you guys. These can actually go in the road. Kind of interesting. I think so. This is a mop. That's a box. That's a soccer ball. Or a football for those that want to call it. We already know why the ice cream things were added. So we got a bunch of items we know that were added. Now you guys can understand why this was added, because some people are a little confused about this. They're like, yeah, it's a stop sign, but like, why? Well, like, why just give us this? Like, the school itself literally doesn't go on a busy road. It's on a side road. So therefore, if someone needs a crossing guard, they're in the wrong place. They can just go across the street, or basically the daycare is right there. So yeah, crossing guard right here would make sense. But it's on a side road where I think things are going to be a lot slower. Yes, I honestly think. But this was the newest item added. This is the other item that's kind of like out of the blue. A lot of the other stuff, we go to the props, a lot of them make sense for prop purposes. But except for these, the tombstones, the pumpkins make sense for Halloween, but the tombstones, like off season, like the spider and whatnot, don't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, it really doesn't. Like, all this stuff, I guess, could work. The alien could work with, like, alien or creature-related ones. The lights can work for, you know, doing the usual decorations for your house, I guess. And by the way, when I say usual, I mean, like, parties. And then we have a stack of money for the criminals. So some of these make sense, while other ones are kind of, like, out there. Like, we got the security thing, which breaks after one person goes through it. After one person goes through it, it's game over, guys. You can't... It's no longer usable. Like, oh, come on. Just, you know what? Go away. There we go. There we go. They're gone now. See you later. Peace out. Why is the grass like that? I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for being here. Remember to comment, like, and share this video around. This was a Brookhaven theory or a Brookhaven showcase. We're showing you this item and what it could be used for. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming. Until next time, until we meet again, thank you all, and bye. Bye.